Alright, John, I'm going to try to give you a quick overview of the Safari board that I've set up for you, and what you'll get with it and how to connect everything. For the GoPro, you're going to get this bus port connector, and it plugs into the back of your camera into this bus port, and it'll only fit in one direction. So if it doesn't go in one direction, just flip it over 180 degrees and then plug it in, and it'll click into place. And if you ever want to remove it, on the top of the top and bottom of the black plastic housing, there's a little place that you can press in, and that unlatches it so you can remove it from the camera. Okay, and the bus port connector is wired with a black and a red wire. The red wire would go to terminal P on the Safari board. Black wire would go to terminal PC. So that's power common. Okay. Also, I made up a couple of little cables for you that will connect the Safari board to your amped sound and array board. And this cable just has two wires, an orange wire and a white wire. It's got a 3-pin clip on the other end, and that would connect into the 6-pin header on the Safari board, the one that's closest to the blue potentiometer. Okay, and what you need to do is start counting over from the left closest to the potentiometer and go to the third hole over to the right, and your pin on this white block, the first pin to the left, would connect into that hole. Make sure that the little white clip is to the outside edge of the header location. If you reverse it and put it to the inside, then that's going to have the wrong wires connected. So make sure that that clip goes to the outside. So it would go, first pin to the left on this would go to the third hole on the header, and that will align both the correct pins for the lighting array and for your amped microphone. Okay, and then on the other end, the white wire would connect to your sound array board at the SND on location, and the orange wire would connect to the light on connection. Okay, and you would also need to add a jumper wire from your sound array board at the location marked as board ground, and that would connect directly into the ground location from this battery holder to the Safari board. That way you get a ground from the Safari to your sound array board. And that's basically all it is as far as connecting stuff up from the Safari to your sound array board, and how the GoPro connects. Now, the coding on the board is selected through the dip switches. There's 4 dip switches on the Safari board, and I'll send you a list that I have printed out that has all of your program options and which dip switches select each program. Okay. When you first turn the Safari board on, then the program is set to turn on the lighting array or arrays for about 8 seconds at the beginning of the program. That's just to verify that the lights are working. And once that goes off, the LED on the bottom of the Safari board will light up for a second or so. And once that goes off, then the Safari board is in walk test mode. Walk test runs for approximately 30 seconds, and once walk test is over, the LED will blink several times, letting you know that walk test has ended, and now the board is armed and ready for motion activation that will trigger your camera. Alright, need to also make sure that your GoPro is set up for one button operation, so go into your camera and set it up so that one button mode is on, and that way whenever the Safari board activates the camera, it will power up and automatically start taking video, and then shut off at the pre-described time. I think that's really about all I need to tell you. If you have any questions on anything, you can always contact me and ask, and I'll be glad to help you out. So I hope this little instructional video was helpful for you, and like I said, if you have any questions, just feel free to contact me.